Good evening to the graduates, family and friends, and the faculty and staff of this amazing institution. It is indeed my honor to be before you tonight. I only ask for a few minutes of your time to be able to drop some valuable and time-tested jewels on your mind. We give honor to all parents, guardians, family members, and teachers who have sacrificed all that you had, even tapping into the reserve to get these graduates to this point in their lives. Many of you have traveled miles to get here, and many of you from across the street. But you're here to celebrate your investment. Let's not take this lightly. There are plenty of young people who decided throughout this country to drop out, to give up, to fold, to go against the parents, school teachers, principals' wishes, but not this one. Not your investment. So out of respect, let's get this party started by standing, cheering, and showing our children that we appreciate their tenacity in a time such as this. Parents, let's give them some love. Stand up on your feet. Let's go. Y'all stand up, man. Stand up. Stand up. This is meant to be a good time. I talk loud, I talk fast. So I want to get in here and get it done. But I'm not here to play because we're losing youth every single day to the same stuff that trips us up to this day. But again, not this one. This is more than just a high school graduation. It's a clear image of elevation and transformation through your dedication. What I say to you tonight is not supposed to be just for tonight or just for a motivational spiel. It is supposed to assist you on this very important and unknown journey you are about to embark upon. If I could give you a topic to take with you on this journey, it would be to avoid the traps. Avoid the traps. Please listen to what I'm about to tell you all. The definition for the word trap is a device or strategy designed to catch, confine, or deceive. See, what we are looking at, we're looking at you right now, is graduates with the potential to change this world. But parts of society is looking at you as a group of young minds that can be caught, confined, and indoctrinated, and then easily deceived to go the course that it wants you to go. But again, not this one. Take these life jewels that I'm about to share and don't just clap for them, apply them. Because just having a good career and making money isn't good enough. Life is not easy. And budgeting your time is just as important as budgeting your bank account. Somebody here right now is coming out of a trap, currently stuck in a trap, or about to get in a trap this weekend. No pun intended. So my job is to put it in the atmosphere in hopes of you picking up what I'm about to put down. There's an old saying, people are like crabs in a bucket. They see you going up and they try to pull you where? Down. Well, through my experience, it's not so much the crabs that I worry about. The bucket is a real issue. Now, you didn't expect that, did you? Well, let me go there for a second. See, wherever you go on your adult journey, you will run across deceitful, evil, and clearly ungodly people. And being in that same bucket with them long enough, you can make those attributes seem normal to the point that you start inflicting that onto others, especially your future children. Avoid the trap of hanging around intentionally negative people as a norm. Read the book of Proverbs, and instead of learning new line dances on TikTok, let that book teach you how to deal with humans, because you cannot avoid interactions with them. Whatever career you go, you have to deal with humans. Learn them. Avoid the trap of being stingy and a money chaser. Instead, make that money chase you, baby. It's biblical. The measure in which you give is the measure in which you shall receive. So chase opportunities to give, to serve, and when you look back, you will see money chasing and pulling up on you, and soon getting ahead of you, supplying you with more than what you need and plenty of more to give out. So keep running that back, and run it back, and run it back. Give, give, give. Work the process. Avoid that. Please do not be stingy. Always, if you get $10, give somebody one. Put up 2 or 3, but give somebody one. Make it a habit. Because stingy people, they may look happy, but they're really hurting on the inside. All right? Avoid those traps and don't be afraid to give. When it comes to relationships and marriages, avoid the trap of mistaking lust for love. Now, we're talking about life. I'm not here, man, a career gonna come later. We're talking about stuff that can make your career go bad. Make sure you do not get it conflicted. Don't mistake lust for love. Love is time tested, but it's easier to find someone to go with, to only find out later that they are not the person to grow with. You get what I'm saying? Your journey is one of growth, and nothing should ever stop that. You are growing every single day. Never stop reading, never stop learning. Always learn. That's how you live a good life. There are adults here right now, this is a fact, who wish they can go back and sit where you are to get a fresh start, a fresh perspective, a fresh take on adulthood, but it's too late, and it's highly impossible. They're not going to raise their hand, but they wish if I could just go back and put on that robe and that hat and toss it in the air, I'd do it all different. But they can't, but you can. Don't rush into relationships and never allow the media to dictate what attributes should trump the other, because the person for you might not have all of what the media says you should want, but a lot of what you need. An unhealthy, lust-centered, toxic relationship can feel like a prison sentence, so pick and choose wisely and avoid that trap. Avoid the ignorance trap, because none of you are graduating high school to live in a mediocre life, to live in poverty, to complain about everything, to blame everybody. However, if you place yourself in that bucket with others who move like that, you will find yourself being hated and disliked for thinking outside that bucket, to the point that you will have to conceal your knowledge and your drive for better as if it was a weapon to keep from offending others. Get away from them fast. Embrace your knowledge and drive to do something differently than your family, friends, etc. If you want to do and be successful, one thing you can do is do something the majority of your friends ain't doing. Look at your family. If you don't like something, do something different than what they're doing. Don't get caught up in that trap. All right? And boldly walk in it until you attract others. See, once you do it long enough, now you start getting company. But you got to stick with it. Just do not get trapped being ignorant. Becoming comfortable being misunderstood is a great place to be mentally. It's okay folks don't understand you. All right? It's okay to read books, to research, to ask questions, to walk alone, etc. But the hardest part about being hungry for knowledge is what to do with it once you get it if the people around you don't want to hear it. Simple. Find new people that want to hear it. Just that simple. Game over. That's it. Avoid the trap of being a charlatan. Get this, young people. Someone who portrays to be someone that they are not. You can have a church full of people who proclaim to love God, but openly and secretly, they refuse to show love to the human race. I did not say a race, the human race. See, I understand if you ain't loving the human race, you're not real. You're a liar. So I speak the truth. I didn't ask to speak, they asked me to speak. So this is the thing. You all could change this if you want to. All right? Stay out of that bucket, because if God we trust was really a theme of action and not just a catch slogan, our atmosphere, our communities, and our country would be a whole lot better. Young folks, change that narrative. You change that. That's on you. Get your own personal relationship with God, and always remember that it boils down to loving humans. Don't be a charlatan portraying to love humans, and your heart is far from him and them. The race wars across this country still exist because of charlatans hiding behind the name of Jesus while worshiping cultural beliefs. Don't get trapped in that. Stay out of that bucket and let the Holy Scriptures be in your shoes more so than in your mouth. Pick up what I'm putting down. It's on you now. I'll take the criticism from saying it. Y'all just walk it out. Again, avoid that's just how my family is trapped. Family is not about blood. And on your life journey, you will encounter strangers who will soon show you the love and support of the real God. You just must open your mind to see God at work. God's word says to not have a respect of persons, for a piece of bread, that same man would transgress against you. Meaning, the ones you thought and was told that they love you, the moment you drop your guards, they will be the ones to hurt you. What you tolerate within families, you actually celebrate. So have personal standards for how people deal with and treat you and your future children. Real family does not hurt one another intentionally. And if they make a mistake, their conscience will have them to make it right because they love you. Stay out of that trap, or you can find yourself doing the same things to other seemingly family members, and your future children could carry it on as a norm, and the whole family is chaotic. Never let blood or race define who your family is. A person's actions towards you will do that. Lastly, see, I'm cooking with hot grease now. Lastly, avoid the envy trap. There's so much to go around. Young people don't think there's a lot to go around. Everybody don't want a Maserati. Everybody don't want a Mercedes. There's a lot to go around, man. Get yours. Avoid the envy trap because it only hurts you when you become jealous of the next individual's success. Everything is hard out here. So instead of you hating on another, pray for them, because you can see a man driving a nice car, and you become envious of him, not even knowing that same man is trying to find a tree to crash that car into because his home and marriage is struggling. What you hating on him for? If you get it, you got to pay for it. Always remember that what people work hard to get, they have to work just as hard to keep it. So stay out of that bucket with people who hate and burn that energy focusing on your success. You never have to compete with another person. Make it a daily habit of only competing with your yesterday, and you will be better each day, and soon you can drive what you want to drive. Okay? Don't look at Ricky, Randy, and Randolph. If y'all in here, I'm sorry, I'll use your name. All right? Don't worry about them. Focus on your yesterday, man. 1% better each day. Go get it, man. All right? As I close, I want you to know that you will soon be sitting in the audience cheering on graduates. And through experience, I have learned that the biggest regret in life is having regrets. The biggest regret in life is having regrets. We all got the same 24 hours in one day. Get up, go get it. Get out that bed, man. Come on. For some reason, it's almost like, I'm going on script for a second here. You get up in the morning, it's almost like it's just you and God early in the morning. There ain't no traffic. But if you're trying to pray and whatnot around 2 in the evening, the line too long. So get up, get yourself started, go get it. Your 24 hours belongs to you. You can't blame nobody. Listen, what regrets will you have when you're sitting out here? What regrets will you have, young people? Think about it. It's on you. When you show up to your class reunion in 10 years, you should not desire to hear from your peers that, girl, or boy, you ain't changed a bit, as if that's a compliment. You should be unrecognizable. Shift gears, man. Dress different, talk different, do your thing. Careers are good, but without avoiding certain traps, you can find yourself as an adult existing and never experiencing what it is to really live. Get you a passport and travel to different countries, and if you can't afford to physically go, read a book and go there mentally, because books will take you places that your passport or your body can't take or can't go. Read books. And all of this mentioned tonight will make you allergic to buckets, and you will live a trap-free life. Never forget that the only thing you really own on this earth is your choices. And those same choices you make will rightfully and eventually own you. If you want it, go get it. It's your time. Love y'all. Peace out, baby.